Good morning. You can hear the cows roaring away. Perfect example of smart versus stupid cows. Stupid, sensible and smart, these two. Hopefully going to try and put this post back in. Right, we're going to have a go at putting this post back in. Should be okay since there's a hole already. I'd be stuffed if there wasn't already a hole. I'd have no chance. Big 4-inch. That is not what the forklift's built for, and the forklift probably doesn't enjoy that. But that post is going in. It's getting there. We've got another 3-4 inches to go. There we go. We're in like sin. Not ideal in the headstock. It's my fault when all the pins and bushes are all worn out, and I wonder why. There we go, and I've almost actually got it straight. Anyway, what's an inch or two between mates? Right, I've got 2 of these troughs to pick up. So I'm needing extras for the cows. This thing's an absolute brute of a thing. It weighs a ton. Oh, you bandit. To be fair, that's why it's still standing after I don't know how many years. This trough I got last year, that'll definitely outlive this. It's just not as heavy built. I mean, this old trough, look at that. Look at that steel. That'll be 3, maybe even 4 mil thick. Flashing around the outside, or chassis, I guess. Whereas that, the maximum, I'd be surprised if anything was more than 2 mil. Don't really get troughs like that anymore. The hybrid mixer's coming later, so get this shed opened up. Normally the lorry reverses in here, he gets his hoover out, soaks up wheat, which would be sitting there, limestone, which is in the corner, maybe soya there, but since it's just after harvest, there's quite a lot of barley in the shed and it's a bit tight for space. So I'm just going to shift everything, the mineral oil there, the minerals, some limestone, all round to the big shed. So we'll get all this stuff into the big shed here, next to the pile of wheat, and there's soya in there as well. So if you didn't know already, the hen feed is for hens. We've got 4,600 free range laying hens, and just getting it so the lorry can reverse right in here. You've got soya on the left, soya oil, minerals, limestone. I put a bucket of limestone just here as well. I just need to shift this grain pusher. It will look awesome if I do paint it. If any of you watch I Farm, We Farm, Adrian over there, he got his loader on his tractor painted. Oh, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. Oops. Maybe it'd be better just using a headstock like it's designed. Don't want to put it in any other crops because it's got wheat on it. The oats back there, that's seed, so don't want to get any wheat into the seed. Oh, we've got a delicate box to shift now, or an expensive box anyway. Refrigeration units. So the refrigeration guys are here to fit all these, so I need to shift them for them. Do you want to shift your van forward a wee bit? One last thing to do, I'm going to open the door a wee bit more. The lorry's a wee bit tall and I don't fancy telling Dad that that door's been wiped out. Soya, wheat, soya oil, limestone, minerals. Okay, start the motor. New bits have arrived. Fairly easy, it's all like for like bits. So there's a new solenoid plunger, there's the old one, as well as the contacts here and here. There's new ones of them in there, and all the other bits. There we go. Contact number 1, contact number 2. The old ones are here. I don't think they were too bad actually. So there's a wee bit of wear on there. That one's not that bad. The other one was a wee bit more worn. And there was a really bright spot in this corner. It's dulled up now because I've had my oily fingers all over it, but there's a really bright spot in there. So I don't know whether it was contacting in there badly, or I'm not sure. Put it back on, see if that helps. Delivery of corrugated sheets. So these are more sheets to finish off the back of the new extension to the shop. The guys aren't needing them now though, so put them out the road. Just 5 minutes ago, that's Liz Truss resigned. Ah, so much doom and gloom about. Pure radio making it a bit less doom and gloom though. Morning. Bulls are needing a new belt to munch on. Actually, am I going to do this? No, scrap that. Euro's coming out of there. I'll do that tomorrow because Euro's coming out of the pen today. So what we're going to try, we're going to put Euro to our Highland cows. Finished up with this crate feeder that's sitting in a swamp right now. They've both done that. That bar's got a bit of a bow in it now. Both feeders. Get this undercover out the weather. I mean, they're designed for outside, but the less time they spend out in the howling rain, the better nick they'll stay in. So I've got this old lane too that's not getting used for anything at the moment. It did have seed on it, that's why I just pallets down, stop the moisture coming up. Seed's all on the ground now. It's a lot brighter, I've fed everything. Anyway, coming down here, the end of this fence, the calf that escaped the other day, it went head first into the fence. I'm just coming to see how it's looking. It looked like it did more damage than that actually at the time, but I've straightened up. There we go, that's a bit straighter. Nothing more annoying than a new fence. Squint wires. We've got them penned up. I went away to get a bucket of feed, but Kev managed to get them in on his own. Happy days. I'll get reversed up, load them up. Come on. Three Highlanders loaded. There's one of them that kind of gets bullied by the other two, so it doesn't like to follow, and that's also why it's been escaping. So we'll drop these off, go and pick up Euro, put him into the same field, and then give it 9 months and we'll have some Highland Angus calves. Can someone remind me when the time comes, 9 months from now, that we're about to have calves? There we go, a new field. Okay, now we've got one cow that's empty to shift along the road to yard 2. Currently looking for a cow with the tag 3061. But they've all got overgrown lugs. 3061. I don't know where she's missing. Oh no, she's got one of those metal tags. I hate those metal tags. See that tiny wee nick of metal at the top? I don't like them at all, you can't read them. And when they lose the yellow one on a fence, you're stuffed. Keep going. She wants to go to the field. No. He's not playing balls. He doesn't see the gaps, in case you can't see that. He sees it now. Ideally we'd have more than one, because in general cattle don't like being shifted on their own. They're a lot calmer in groups. That was alright. Here she comes, she can join these 4. Shift these cows out of the road and we'll take Euro out that gate, through there and into the trailer. He's getting fired up though. Tell you what, Euro gets the heart rate going when he's on his own. Jesus, I don't know whether putting him with like an old cast cow just all the time would help. Anyway, putting these cows back through, Euro's in the trailer. Sorry I wasn't filming it, I was, but not right up POV style. I was trying to pay attention, otherwise split second you're game over. Saw me moving it pretty quick there. That's probably the quickest you've ever seen me move. He does put the fear in me, to be honest. I mean, especially because these are the only 2 bulls I've ever had to deal with. I'm on edge, definitely. Like, you saw him there. I don't know whether he would have kept going for me or whether he would have stopped in front of me, but I wasn't waiting to find out. My shoulder, Jesus, jumping that fence, it clicked and clacked. I think it's going to be sore in the morning. I'm going to bed these cows I've just put in. They're needing fresh bedding. Euro can go along the road. He'll be out with the Highlanders, so he'll calm down again. It's amazing how you put him with cows and he just settles right now. My heart is still going like the clappers. I just wish Euro had the temperament of Percy. It was the other way around, we're not having to get rid of Percy. It's night and day. Percy's, obviously I still keep my wits about me when I'm handling him, but he is calm, relaxed, which is also an issue because he doesn't get the job done in the field. Job done at this yard, back home, let off the bull. Much easier getting him into the trailer than in the trailer. There he goes. I hope he calms down a wee bit. Look at him. They might fight back a bit. He's keen anyway. Any suggestions for a nutter of a bull like that, other than taking him directly to the abattoir? I know you could put a halter on and tie him to the forklift and to get him caught first. A few days of shifting cattle, I think this is due a wash. Voila! I'm not so clean, but the trailer's clean. Happy days. Let the pressure off. Sweating. That's all the cattle sorted out now. Everything's where it should be. Euros with the Highland cows, so we'll be seeing some Angus Highland calves in 9 months' time. All the in-calf cows are at yard 1 now, so they're all in the same pen. Empty cows are at yard 2 getting fattened up. They'll head off to the abattoir once they're beefed. Calves are now all inside at yards 2 and 3, split between those 2 yards, and then the store fattening cattle are at yard 3. And there's 3 of them to go to the abattoir this weekend. If you don't know already, we have a farm shop, Globeburn Farm Shop, and it's got a butchery, and the grand plan is to supply all the butchery beef with our own bred on the farm beef. So that's why we started the calves 2 years ago, fancied them, so we're up in the numbers till we get there. Just keeps everything in-house. Born on the farm, fed by barley grown on the farm, bedded on the straw grown on the farm. Protein source in the feed is oilseed rape grown on the farm. They are butchered on the farm shop. They are sold in the farm shop in individual cuts. They are consumed in the farm shop in the cafe restaurant area. Other than the trip to the abattoir, everything is done here on farm. Best of gear. Still my holidays. Thanks for watching. If you're not already, go and subscribe. We're almost at 11,000 thanks to a couple of other farmers who gave me a mention. So thank you very much to those guys, Joe and Tom. Otherwise, cheers for watching. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Adios.